Hi everyone, my name is Monica. I'm 17 years old and from China. Today, I would like to talk about my unforgettable research with my group members about the situation of migrant children and left behind children based on first-hand information in Shanghai Jiajie Volunteer Center and voluntary experience in Anhui. In fact, if taken by their parents to urban areas, children of these migrant workers are referred to as migrant children. In contrast, those who are left behind in villages with relatives or grandparents are referred to as left behind children. Covered the flourishing development of cities, these children face significant dilemma. To stay or to leave? That is a tough question for the huge numbers of migrant workers. But what most bothers the migrant workers are their children. Through our interview, almost all the migrant workers hope that their children could receive a high level of education. The two choices, leaving their children in their hometowns and taking them to Shanghai, however, each had their flaws. When left behind in the countryside, the most considerable advantage is that these children can maintain their school roles, entering middle schools and high schools without difficulty, and they can get local citizen benefits as usual. What's more, leaving children in hometown makes them do not need to endure and overcome difficulties of getting used to a new environment. However, the lack of parental companionship leads to severe or even irreversible mental shortcomings to left-behind children, including timid personalities and low self-esteem. Besides, under the instant that the geographical economic growth is exceptionally unbalanced, the education resource and the teaching quality in rural areas are poorly guaranteed. On the other hand, although the future path is filled with uncertainty for migrant children as well, living in big cities enables them valuable chances to receive diverse forms of education like courses, art, or music, which will be an eye-opening experience. Furthermore, parental care presents benefits to study and personal growth of migrant children. Nonetheless, once migrant children enter large cities, some civil rights, like finishing all education in local schools, are impaired because of the household registration system and severe policy restrictions, which are unique in China. So, to radically solve the problem, the relevant departments such as the Bureau of Education and the government should improve the policy system. Besides, all kinds of volunteer organizations are essential and indispensable. In Shanghai, organizations like Jiajie Volunteer Center are doing great jobs to bring better welfare to migrant children in the city by offering them educational opportunities and diverse activities to find a sense of belonging. And in Anhui, self-organized voluntary teaching groups are helping with the dilemmas confronted by left-behind children to a large extent. Rural-urban migrant workers contribute to our city's economic development significantly. When we enjoy the benefits of city facilities constructed by migrant laborers, their children face difficulties attending city schools or being left behind. Whether migrant or left behind, these children deserve the right to education as every one of us. As a beneficiary of the rapid urbanization, we should do our best to mitigate alienation regarding inequality buried deep inside our magnificent city lives. I hope that with our joint efforts, those who are facing dilemma can also feel the warmth from all over the world.